Thank you, Jason, and much love to everybody tuned into this FutureCast session. My name is JR from the JR SportBrief. Now, who am I? I'm a sports broadcaster. I have a nationally syndicated sports show, the JR SportBrief Show, that goes out to 300 stations all across North America. I broadcast Saturday afternoons on WFAN 660 in New York. I do television work with the NBA, KTLA, etc. I talk about sports. But the real interesting part is, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for technology. And no, not the radio airwaves or the television distribution systems. I started my career as a sports broadcaster right on YouTube, the JR SportBrief Show. I literally started a show in my bedroom where every day I talked about sports, put it on YouTube, gave my opinions, people watched, an audience of 81 million viewers, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, just to listen to me talk about sports out of my old bedroom in the Bronx. And from that, I was able to roll into television, into media, into radio, everything that I'm doing today. Couldn't do it without YouTube, right? And YouTube seems kind of old if you think about it today. The YouTube folks don't want to hear it. But we know about all the innovations with artificial intelligence. And the fun thing I like about sports is technology is always going to move things forward. But sports is always about connecting with the viewers. Sports is always about connecting with the fans. When I built the JR SportBrief, my success that I had on YouTube was to have real engagement. I wasn't just some loudmouth on YouTube or a loudmouth on the radio. I put my opinions out, and I wanted to have one-on-one connections, as many as I could, to let the viewers know, yeah, you're on the other side of a phone, the other side of a computer. This is what I think. What do you think in return? And I was able to go out and build an audience. I'm all about utilizing the power of sports to have one-on-one connections and also do good. I've been fortunate enough to work with Special Olympics and go on college tours to talk with students about the power of media and technology. Jason and I worked on starting the Agents of Inclusion podcast, where we would talk to different Special Olympics athletes, heroes in our neighborhoods, heroes in our towns, our next door neighbors, just to talk about the power of inclusion and that we can admire a LeBron or a Derek Jeter or a Michael Jordan, but we have heroes right in our neighborhood. And so there's so many great uses that you can utilize with technology, especially tying it into sports. And so that's something I care deeply about, utilizing sports for good, but then also being forward thinking with what you can do with that technology. Sports is communal. We may now be able to watch the games on our phones, on our tablets, on our screens, but there's nothing that beats the experience at a bar, at a restaurant, at a friend's house. There's a reason why thousands of people show up just to watch the game. Don't let that be lost in sports. Don't let it be lost that you can also do good in the process of it. Jason, Sam, Samuel, they do an excellent job communicating with media and brands about how to be progressive. I encourage you to go out and do the same. My name is JR from the JR SportBrief Show on CBS Sports Radio. Make sure that you go out and figure out how you can engage as well. Much love to everybody who's attending FutureCast in this session.